Okay, you asked me that how do you think the technology did affect or has affected the guitar market today? Well, the question is that, first of all, now due to the easy information or easy availability of any product and musical instruments as well, there is much more chance to get the right thing than before. I will post at the description of this video another about this trying guitars thing, which is a totally bogus idea. And I know because I did this mistake as well when I was younger. 20 years ago, we were there in Madrid, we went to the store and try one guitar, try another. Then we ended up buying a guitar that had many flaws. We take it as a normal thing, that's where we were full there and stuff. And that's why it's a bogus idea, because we thought, we buy the guitar, then we'll refret it, we will re-level this level here, change this, redrink the bridge. Like, you have to almost make plastic surgery, but a lot, like to really change the face and everything. Take varnish from here, this varnish is horrible, take it away. And also, the neck is too thick, let's lessen, make it thinner, like, right? Why? Why do you have to do that with a new guitar? Because no one was what it has to be, an instrument. Therefore, now, if you know what you want, you can get a better instrument than before, for sure. Yes, and this is in fact what AG provides. Because there is no meaning to this trying things. When people know what if you try, if you're trying something, want to try it, it's because you don't know what you want. That's why you want to try it, because you're unsure. But on this thing, if people knows what they want, like for example, if I want a guitar like this Barbero to sound, I want this kind of sound, so I know what I want, then I get this, what I should try, or modify anything. There is no meaning to modify anything. I don't need it, and I get the best guitar, exact guitar I like for that, because I know what I want. So before, you have to do many things, modify them. We took for granted, this is the old conception of setting of a guitar. Watch at the description, I will post the video. So this is one thing, and because of this available information there, and because the world is certainly united somehow by these technologies, by the internet, well, communications and everything changed a lot, and of course this affects the guitar market. First of all, nowadays, this old-fashioned bogus name business, the names business, it does not work anymore. It's totally dead, and it will have a slow death, that kind of market, based on names. Like this guitar is Pedro Perez, Manuel Diaz, the other that. Well, there are many builders who used to be one person. Long time ago, where we're saying last century style, I'm not even there, because in the 20s or in the 1930s, right, those great luthiers, like Santos Hernandez, Barbero, other people, they working in workshops of other people like Ramirez and that, they hired them as officials. So even those guitars were not based on one name, although the owner was Ramirez, one name, right? So all this name business is totally dead. Why? Because people don't care anymore for that. They care for quality. So that way, it did affect the market. Because the name's philosophy, which is all fake, actually. If you see, I'm talking of that look, I will post also, by the way, at the description of this video, a video in which you will see Manuel Reyes, who is so much overrated. I don't like those guitars. And well, I have friends that like those, but I personally don't like that for many reasons, and they are full of flaws. First of all, the fretboard and the bridge and everything. I don't like that. Well, but anyway, the thing is that he himself, the padre, the real luthier, right? He comes there in a video and says, I actually never work with Barbero. I never work on the bench with anyone, which means he learned alone, and is widely advertised by the so-called authorities on the field that Reyes belongs to the Barbero line, which is not true, because he himself is saying there in the video. You watch that, and you will see how fake is this thing. It's all fake. This is the business of names business. right? That's why in AG, the owners decide to not put any name on the packages of Vice himself. Why? No names. Because this names philosophy means nothing. It means only politics. It's a thing of last century, not of today. Again, we have to evolve, and the cell phones, the first cell phone is not the cell phone we use now, right? So the iPhone has nothing to do with the first cell phones. So things evolved, and this evolution has nothing to do with names at all. This changed a lot. As people get more information and they assimilate this information, it's attractive to them because of the value they get out of the information. Then this names thing is going down, 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 down. Because all the people said, many stores, people, of course, in making this stuff up to sell Reyes, they said, oh yeah, Reyes comes from Barbero line. There is even one book, I will post in the description another video about cracks on the top and Luthiers Lineage. And it is a great book, very beautiful and that, but it has so many accuracies there on the chronological album of the disciplic succession of Luthiers. It has inconsistencies a lot. So they said Barbero and Reyes was disciple of Barbero. Well, guess what? Reyes himself said that I never worked with him in the event. In fact, I met him one day. He gave me some wood to make him a guitar for test, and then he died. So actually, I couldn't even talk to him. How is that? And how many people was being sold this idea that Barbero line comes from Reyes? That's not true. He himself is saying it. So why I should believe this name's philosophy? For the sake of what? No, wait a moment. I am not blind. I'm sorry, I'm not blind. I have 25 years on the field or more. Since I was born, I was seeing Paco de Lucia, my mother dancing with him in the Tablaos Canasteros in Madrid in 1960. Since before I was born, I was in this thing, and it's difficult to try to make me tricks. I know things because I'm too old dog. An old dog doesn't learn new tricks, so I know when someone will trick, and this is a trick. Right? I said, Barbero line is Reyes. That's not true. He's saying it. It's a shocking thing, right? But, so people don't realize until it happens, and then therefore when it happens, you have to know that you need to get knowledge, and because knowledge is more available, that will affect certainly the market.